Check it. Alright, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at GME stock and BBBY stock. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at as far as the technical analysis on the short and long term for these stocks, support and resistance, and all of that good stuff. I'm also going to look at the data and the fundamental analysis as well and see what we're looking at for those particular stocks. So you don't want to miss a second of this update. If you hold those stocks, this is for you. So let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at GME and BBBY. I already did a video for AMC and APE, so you can go ahead and check that out. But I wanted to do these ones separately so I can really dive into BBBY and GME. We're going to be looking at the fundamental data and technical analysis for BBBY and GME. So first, let's go ahead and hop in the technical analysis and then hop in the fundamental data. So as you guys can see, BBBY is consolidating between that 25 and 30 cent region. So it is consolidating between that 25 and 35 cent region, which is bullish in my personal opinion. Now, BBBY is set up to make a significant move to the upside. As you guys can see, we hit a low here, and now we are bottoming out, possibly forming a new low here. I think BBBY coming in the next couple of days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So next week we'll see a decent amount of upside in my personal opinion. We do have bullishness building. As you guys can see, we have this low here and this low here that's forming, which could set us up for another high. So we have a high and then a high. So it could set us up for a higher high, putting us up in a uptrend for BBBY and seeing a massive short squeeze if we can get above $1 for Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, the one thing about Bed Bath & Beyond you have to worry about is the company is not fundamentally sound. It can go into bankruptcy, so you have to be aware of that. This play is very risky in my personal opinion, but it could see significant gains to the upside. A lot of risk, a lot of reward. So that is what I'm looking at for BBBY as far as the technical analysis. And what I think now, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, you guys can see that the Bollinger Bands are starting to constrict, telling us that volatility is coming for Bed Bath & Beyond stock. So if we look at that and go ahead and look at the 2-hour time frame, you guys can see how they're starting to constrict right while it's consolidating. So it's showing strength, holding above that 25 cent support, where I want to see it hold above 25 cents, 25 cents. I want to see it stay above that region, and as long as it stays above that, I am bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond, and it is forming a getting this bullishness in the Bollinger Bands. As you guys can see, they're getting very, very tight, telling us volatility is coming. Our side did have a chance to cool down as well, and we are starting to get bullishness on the MACD, telling me that bullish momentum is building in this stock. If we go ahead and put on the super trend, you guys can see that if we have any buy or sell signals, let's go ahead and check out the 30-minute. So we have a buy signal on the 30-minute time frame. Let's see if we have one on the hourly time frame. So nothing on the hourly time frame. When you get one on the hourly time frame, I would expect to see upside for BBBY. But right now it is consolidating, so as long as it consolidates between that 25 and 30 cent mark, I am still bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond. If it were to drop down below that into the 23 cent and 20 cent range, then I would be bearish on Bed Bath & Beyond. But I do think it could see a massive move to the upside. Let's go ahead and look at the short interest for Bed Bath & Beyond, and then we'll do the same for GME. So as you guys can see, 17.53% short interest, but there has been reports of higher short interest for Bed Bath & Beyond. Cost of borrow rating. So cost of borrow rating is going down. The stock is being able to borrow with the cost of borrow rating going down, as you guys can see here. Now, there is a massive gamma ramp for Bed Bath & Beyond if it can get above $1 for calls expiring in the money. So if it can get above $1, you could see this thing get a massive push to the upside. It could literally go from cents, from 25 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents to $1 to 5 to 10, 15, even higher, especially with this gamma ramp. If it can get above $1, it'd be absolutely insane. Over 100,000 calls expiring in the money, and you guys can see over here on the right side, hundreds of thousands of calls expiring in the money in the higher ranges if it can get above those ranges. So it does look like BBBY could be set up for a massive short squeeze. Now, I would like to see the cost of borrow rates be a little bit higher and the short interest to be a little bit higher, but stocks squeeze off of little as 8 to 10%. So 17% short interest is plenty of short interest for a short squeeze. Now, another thing that BBBY has is these FTDs are absolutely insane. 9 million, 10 million FTDs racking up, piling up as the stock is going down, telling us that this could see a massive move to the upside, and it has FTDs coming due because T plus 35 closeout date. So this could provide bullish momentum for BBBY stock here in the future. As you guys can see right here, all the way through April and May, we have bullishness for T plus 35 closeout dates on the FTDs. So that's what I'm looking at for BBBY. If it can get above 50 cents, then I'd be looking at support and resistance at 80 cents and 90 cents. And then if it can get above there, of course, $1. And if it can get above $1, absolutely take off. So let's go ahead and look at GME GameStop. So GameStop did break the bull flag that I was tracking, but it is still not filled the gap completely. So that still is bullish in my personal opinion. So GameStop is also having bullish indications on the daily time frame. As you guys can see, we have this buy signal on the daily time frame. And I always said if GME can get above this $30 sloping resistance. So it's pretty much at $30, $27 around that range. If you can get above that $28, $30 range, you could see a significant move to the upside for GME. Now, another thing I'm watching on GME as well, if you go ahead and put on the Bollinger Bands, you guys will see that the Bollinger Bands on the weekly time frame are getting extremely tight, telling us that volatility is coming for GME stock. So normally when the Bollinger Bands get tight, that means a big move is coming for the stock. And as you guys can see, they are squeezing very, very tight, constricting, telling us that a big move is coming for the stock. And right where the bands are right around the confluence point of the sloping resistance that GME is in. And if it can get above those bands and this sloping resistance, you could see a huge move to the upside from GME. Another thing I've been looking at GME is it's in this basically this massive falling wedge. So that is a bullish pattern. So again, if it can break out of this falling wedge and you take your high to your low, that will give you your breakout target. So go ahead and take your high to your low and then take that, and that can give you a breakout target for the potential of the falling wedge breaking out. And you guys will see that it is above or at or near all-time highs for GME. So let's go ahead and take that, drag that over, and see what we're looking at, and put that near our breakout point. And as you guys can see, it puts you at or above all-time highs for GME. Now, of course, this would take time to happen, but as soon as it breaks out of this, it would start going into an uptrend and trending up in that direction. Now, of course, if we have a short squeeze, it could be very violent and very quick. Now, another bullish indication for GME on the long term is this bullishness on the MACD for the weekly time frame, telling us that a potential move could come for GME to the upside for a bullish move to the upside, and bullish momentum is building in the stock. Also, something interesting about GME is the fact that they locked up the float. So this could reduce liquidity and cause a short squeeze because of the lack of liquidity and the lack of ability for them to be able to get short shares because they are all locked up. 58% of the float is locked up for GME. They have 100 shares available to borrow, and it does look like there is a nice gamma ramp if they can get above $30. Again, putting more confluence, and again, if they get above that $30 range, to see a nice move to the upside for GameStop. GameStop short interest is at 21.28%. Plenty of short interest for a short squeeze. The cost of borrow rate is at, let's see, about 10% on the dot, 9.95%. And if we go ahead and look at GME's cost to, or GME's FTDs. So go ahead, GME's FTDs, and then I have to reload everything because I just had a technical glitch. I do apologize about that. Okay, there we go. GME's FTDs, you guys can see that we are having FTDs slowly rack up, but not as much as FTDs as BBBY or AMC, but it definitely has FTDs. Let's see if that has any closeout dates for April. Yes, it does have T plus 35 closeout dates for April and May, which could provide bullishness for FTDs for GME. So that is what I'm looking at as far as the fundamental data, options chain, and the technical analysis
for GameStop. So in the short term for both of these stocks, or for GME, as long as it stays consolidating in this downward channel, I would remain bullish. I want to see it stay above $20. I would really like to hold $20 support and resistance. If it breaks $20 support and resistance, you could see this thing have a decent amount of downside, and we have to come back down, maybe retest $15 and then get a nice bounce to the upside. But I'm thinking here coming into next week, all of the meme stocks, and this is just my personal opinion on this, but all of the meme stocks, AMC, Ape, GME, Bed Bath & Beyond, are going to start moving to the upside and seeing significant upside later in the week next week and then into the week after that. So within 2 weeks time, I think these stocks will be moving up into the green in a significant way. Not financial advice. I think they're all going to go together, but we will have to see. Now, this is what I'm looking at for GME, BBBY. Again, I think they are all on the same algos, and I dropped a video for AMC as well. But this is what I'm looking at for these stocks as far as technical analysis and fundamental analysis and the data is concerned. So hopefully you found this video informative. That is pretty much it, what I have for you guys. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, guys, that was the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. I talk about AMC, Go Live, everything else there as well. So if you find it interesting, go ahead and check it out. Linked in the comment section in the description below. It is absolutely free. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you that watches to the end of the video. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.